Is it streaming yet?
I just got the pop-up.
Alrighty. Oh, we have to wait for an ad to stop. Okay. Anyways,
Nope.
hey there,
We're
ladies
live.
and gentlemen. This is Storm Song. You're watching WBPL 76. I am back with Whacker and Andy. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys. Hi. Hello.
We're sorry about the late start. We were having a short bit of technical difficulty, but we are right back in it. So,
We had to fight the Jabberwocky.
I just saw the stream title.
Yep.
That's a good one. I just saw the stream title.
Okay, let's.
That's a
Okay,
good
it sounds like we're a little quiet, so let me just check that one last time. Okay. And you guys pay attention to chat, let them guide how loud we are or are not. Anyways, as you all remember, we were playing 5 Days a Stranger last week. We got pretty far in it, but we are not quite done yet. Let me adjust the volume there.
This was all the start, right?
Yeah, it plays this every time you start the game up.
Oh, this is the intro.
Yep.
This is quite the unassuming house, you know? I mean, it doesn't look like it's gonna eat you, you know?
Yeah. Anyway, so continuing where we were.
Is this here on Discord, or would we be tempting fate?
No, we're not tempting fate. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, so when last we left off, we had discovered the bodies of the house's first owner and his son in the dungeon of the house, because this house has a dungeon.
And also a mysterious other childlike skeleton.
Yes.
Well, not remotely disturbing at all. How many people have died so far, too?
Well, we've lost AJ and Phil. And then we know that before we got here, the owner of the house had murdered his wife and then hanged himself. Now we had kind of some context as to why. And then we learned that the solicitor for the house, or for the estate, was found hanging in his apartment. So 5 people have died, as well as the 2 bodies from like the 1800s. Well, I mean, that's debatable, Mercury. I guess I live in a dungeon if you count the basement. Okay, so we just confirmed with I'm having trouble remembering her name right now, but the reporter.
It's not Julia. It's
Simone.
Simone.
That's it.
Yeah, Simone Taylor. That we're pretty sure that it is the ghost of the second son.
Oh yeah. You had you rubbed a stick in a barren salt and were waving it all over the place and shit like that.
Yeah, we performed a seance.
Yeah,
there was a big old bag of salt down in the bottom floor.
Yeah, man.
Just like Whacker, a big old bag of salt.
I was gonna say, does this make us salty old men?
Yes, it does apparently.
Yeah, man.
So the thing we're going to do is we're going to try to make the ghost vulnerable somehow. Given that the house conveniently, like all Victorian manors should, has a book on the occult, we're going to try to do that.
Murderous wraiths are nigh indestructible when they can hop from body to body.
The English thing,
plunging them down to their old bodies returns them to the partially mortality, a state in which they can be destroyed. Now, what if it's a slightly perturbed spirit?
I don't think we're dealing with slightly perturbed at this point. Simply enough, place the spirit's original body in a place of fire and death. Return its old clothes, then read aloud the following passage omitting nothing. There's just a load of magic gobbledygook here. When I want to read it out loud, I should use the book on myself.
Right there.
Warning, the summoning of earth will often bring forth other unquiet spirits. who will haunt those who hold their possessions.
And that's a very ambiguous statement.
Mm-hmm. And then, looking at the Book of White Magic, this reminds us of all of our things. So now we need to...
You've got to admit it's getting better. Oh, wait, that's not the song.
Let's see.
If you believe in magic in a young girl's heart, we're trapped in a house with a psycho ghost, but it's alright.
Okay. So, we have Miss Simone to talk to here.
Hello, love.
How are you feeling? I feel a lot better once we get out of this madhouse. And I don't think we have anything else to talk with her about. Because... Oh. Do not talk to the door, you fool. Okay, so...
Too bad Lorman is still in his trial period. Otherwise, we could get him in here to voice the quintessential English lady.
Yes.
Just like Lorman is.
He is a fancy lady.
He is. So, Mercury, would that be a Dalt or a Vungen?
And now you notice on the 5th day, the picture of the old person is gone. And Philip's body is still on the floor.
Fermenting.
Okay,
yeah,
so
there's nothing to eat, so you gotta just eat the corpse. You know?
Lovely. Now I am trying to remember how we go about the next part.
Oh boy, this day keeps getting better. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta get up and clean myself. The cat just vomited on me.
Oh, glorious. We'll see you in a second, Andy. So, yes, we are dealing with ghosties, and they do have a whispering ASMR through the house.
We also, like, tromp around with bowling balls on our feet.
Yes, we welcome you back to the Storm Song Show with Whacker and Andy as co-hosts. So at the moment we are trying to find the materials we need to perform another seance. This time we're trying to find the body of the other boy.
Easel next to his bed?
Perhaps.
One of these is a toilet. You'll have to shit in one to find out.
Oh, right. We have to... That's... I think I remember now.
To smash his head into the thing.
Can I ask you a favor? Sure. I still have the mask and apron and the knife from last night. Could you take them and throw them away for me? I really don't like having them around. Sure. Thank you. No, thank you. Jim? Yes? What happened last night exactly? Me and Miss Taylor were in the living room. Then this big man entered in the mask and tried to kill us with a big knife. We were able to get away, but then we heard Mr. Harty screaming. Oh, if I'm coming through a bit muffled, let's fix that. Okay, is that better, Mr. Kai Harper? She went off to keep guard or something. Then I went into the trophy room, and when I found this wooden doll lying on the floor, next thing I remember, I was in the bathroom and my head really hurt.
I took 300-year-old Xanax.
I don't like this place anymore, Mr. Trilby. You and me both. How are you feeling? My head still hurts a bit, and I feel a bit woozy. Apart from that, I'm fine. Okay. So now we have everything we need. How am I sounding to everyone? Can one of you guys check the stream to see how we sound?
Give me 1 second.
Okay, so we obviously need to find his body again. And
You do sound a little bit muffled, which is odd. I mean, you're very audible. It's just you do sound muffled.
Oh, you know, I have had a stuffy nose all week. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. Maybe
you have a slight underwater sound to you.
Huh. Okay.
It's almost like there's an effect being applied to your microphone.
Oh, like I said, we were having some issues earlier. Maybe there's a problem with...
It's fine. Like, people can hear and understand you, so...
Okay. That just worried because, you know, wanting to make sure everyone's having a good time of it.
Shit's
so,
fucking mate.
Okay, so...
Let's put on the mask and things and go stabbing.
So we're actually going to use the knife on the apron. If I'm remembering this right.
We should carve up the flesh. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Right. Would you like some fried green tomatoes with that?
That sounds lovely.
Okay, so I'm trying to remember what the next step is. Is there a different thing we use than the machete? Okay. We are trying to remember. Tie a position in question to a stick and dip it in salt. Next, wave it over to the place where the subject sleeps. When you hold it over or in front, the object should indicate in which direction the owner now lies. So I'm trying to remember if
I need to BRB 1 second.
Okay.
Lots of weird honking out front, BRB.
Oh God, it's the Goose Legion. They've returned.
Okay. The machete is absolutely coated in crimson. A blacksmith's leather apron. It's an ordinary, old-fashioned welding mask spotted with blood. Alrighty, so... Okay. I remember that you used the machete to cut the apron to make the strip, but I could be remembering that wrong. Could you take a quick look for me, Andy?
Sure.
But yes, we have some spooky, scary, ghosty stuff going on. So who all's in the audience tonight?
Go look through the dresser again.
The dresser again. Which dresser? The one in Matthew's room or in Robert's room?
I don't know. Just go looky through the one with the boy in.
Okay, so the room where Jim is. Got it.
Yes, Jimbo.
Oh, right. I think I know what step I'm missing. No, you're sure you're looking at it on day 5?
Yes, sir. 5 Nights at Defoe's.
What's it saying I should be finding?
A pair of scissors.
In the dresser? Oh, I know where this is. It's in the room with Simone. Yep. And so Blacker's alright, whatever that screaming is. Dresser. Just an ornamental. The drawers and cabinets are all empty.
Oh, is that it on top?
Well, it's just how very bourgeois. Now, why on earth can I not grab them? Oh, I see. Maybe it's not an item, then it's, Oh, wow, that is literally 1 pixel.
Yep. Sierra Games would be proud.
Alright. So, yeah.
Remember that newspaper 3 chapters ago? You don't have it? Too bad.
Okay, so we have tied...
Okay, I'm back. Did you win the game yet?
Nope. We have found the scissors. We used it to cut a piece of the apron to tie the strip to the machete. And now we're tying the mask to that. So now we have the means by which to look for the killer's body.
You get to dip it in salt first, don't you?
Yes.
But usually salt is supposed to be used to, like, ward off spirits, but whatever.
Mm-hmm. Thread that
Salt,
needle.
I think, is one of
Oh!
those.
Right. Data Smith Lorman is here. We all have to speak in our proper English, chaps.
Right.
What?
Hello, Mr. Lawman.
Oh!
How are you?
Me fish and chips is there.
He did.
Okay.
Demanding the shrubbery and such.
It's right, proper fucked this stream is.
So,
You know, if you look at it in a certain way, it looks like it's a dead rat, not the mask.
It kind of does, dude.
oh wow, I may have actually landed on exactly on the spot. So,
Use pickaxe.
Storm.
oh wait, no, I remember now. I have to wave it over where he slept.
Join us, Storm Song. Join us.
I guess this must be where he slept if he was chained to these all the time. And now we start looking to it for... Seems to be indicating upwards.
I'm sure this
We
is
shall
pretty good
proceed
film.
into the household.
Yes.
Shall locate the meat.
Stormsong Productions does make a fine ring to it.
Yes.
Locate.
A fine ring like tinnitus.
Now, I know where we're supposed to go, but it seems to be indicating upward. I want your bets. Where am I going to find the body?
You're going to turn on the bathtub, and it's going to ooze out of the faucet. Like meat jello.
It's leading us to where they sleep?
Well, no. We found where he slept and waved it over it. Now it will take us to his body. Because that's how black magic works, apparently.
I honestly don't have a fucking clue, because none of the...
It seems to be indicating to my right.
My best guess is the kid.
The kid? Okay.
Just hold still, Jumbo. I'm going to wave this over you. Oh, God, no!
It's indicating to my left, so it's not in this room. Okay, so I won't prolong the point. It's in here somewhere.
He's in the toilet. God, I knew it.
Under the rug.
Indicating southwest.
Are you going to take the scissors and use it to cut the rug?
We have been quoted. It was the meat jello concept northeast, so we went a little too far.
Oh, is it the fucking... This is like some joke. Is it the mirror? Oh, south?
So we're now at the right east-west.
Okay.
How many mirrors do you know to have rivets in it?
Pointing straight down.
Okay.
Now, we don't have a climbing, or a tool for that, except we have just cut the parts apart now. I can lever up the floor with machete. Paid it. So, remember this house was being restored? This is the one little oversight that whoever restored this bathroom to a modern standard just didn't fucking care that the kid's body was in here.
Oh, Roy, there's a dead body in the bathroom. Shut up, they're paying us a lot. Don't call us.
It's a quintessential
You're-
English.
You're coming with me.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah, we are now carrying the remains of
Blimey,
the other boy.
governor.
You want to get OSHA in here? Keep your mouth shut.
Yep.
There
Welcome.
goes Jerry again, complaining about finding bodies in the walls.
Hey there, Jack and Theria. No, we are playing 5 Days a Stranger by Yahtzee. And no, this is not Leisure Suit Larry. It is slightly more fucky. Okay, so...
Give the body to Simone and he'll turn her on, and then we can have a nice scene.
Oh, God! What the fuck, Andy?
with the living people, not the body, you sick shit.
Okay, so... We found the remains.
Shit, Andy says .txt.
Yep, so we found the remains, so let's look at our instructions again. The arts of black magic and necromancy. Murderous wraiths are nigh indestructible when they can hop from body to body, but tying them down to their old bodies returns them to partial mortality, a state in which they can be destroyed. Simply enough, place the spirit's original body in a place of fire and death. Return it to its old clothes, then read aloud the following passage, omitting nothing, blah blah blah. Warning, the summoning of a wraith will often bring forth other unquiet spirits who will haunt those who hold their possessions. So, we need a place of fire and death.
Oven.
I feel like that's a joke at my expense. Maybe if I had something to cook, but I don't.
Oh god, I just...
Sorry, we are moving right along past that. So yeah, no, it's not the oven. So where else in this house is a place of fire and death?
Lots of fire, lots of death.
I mean, after Taco Bell, I'd argue the toilet.
Ah, I see. So, hey, Ginger Bitters. Oven is a place of heat and deliciousness. Oh, Angelic Knight, you might have the thought. The fireplace. Because remember what else was in the room with the fireplace?
No.
All of the preserved animal heads. It is a place of fire and death.
Of course, we're not telling anyone else what we're doing.
Indeed.
It's fine.
So, in fact, I think I need to collect them first, because this can, unless you do this exactly right, you can get killed. So, to spare people having to watch the same scene of my bowling ball-ass shoes hitting the ground over and over again, we're going to do it the correct way the first time.
Scooby-Doo running sound effects engage.
Never mind. Okay, so... No, I think it will prompt me then. But just in case, we are going to save, because, again, we don't need to be just listening to ASMR all session. Notice the floor is an acceptable object.
Put the body on the floor. Put the body on the floor. Put the body on the floor. Put the body on the...
I guess this would count as a room of fire and death.
I got big all of a sudden.
And now, we get the soundtrack. And the clothes, yes. Somehow I don't think it improves his looks. And yes, we placed him with everything. But we don't want to do this yet.
Quacker.
Oh, I'm on mute like an idiot. Sorry. What?
When do you think
Simone?
welding was invented?
Welding?
Could you meet me in the trophy room? So, welding actually is older than we tend to think of it, it's just not as advanced.
Well, I guess the question is what type of welding, because like welding as a concept has been around since metalworking. But modern welding, where the wire gets extruded from a thing and there's an electrical charge differential that causes the metal to basically explode into a liquid or spark, has been around since around about the turn of last century, I think.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, the point Andy's bringing up here is one little oversight in this is why the hell would a kid in the late 1700s have what we think of as a welding mask?
But
I mean, maybe it's a I don't know.
But yeah, after doing, I think after a little research, they found out that welding was like welding mask was like maybe 1690s or something. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so maybe it is accurate.
Well, again, define welding.
Yeah.
I could hear Gordon screaming in the distance somewhere right now.
So, let us look at our instructions one more time.
I thought we were doing white magic.
No, now we're doing black magic. And recite the passage. It tells us the spell, but then, the summoning of a wraith will often bring forth other unquiet spirits, who will haunt those who hold their possessions. Jim, will you hold on to this for me? Whatever you say.
He starts chewing on
it. He shoves it down the front of his pants. It looks like the moose is blushing.
That's the That's the red
I
mount
see.
behind its head, but yeah, I can see it.
I've seen so many naughty things in my time.
Well, this thing's heavier than it looks. I'm not carrying it around everywhere. I'd better find a place to put it down. But notice he doesn't put it right down. We give the gun to Simone.
Yeah, give Simone Defoe's gun.
Yeah. Or do you just get a kick out of seeing women with big guns?
Boy, howdy.
Please, Simone. Oh, all right. Okay, so if I hadn't given her the gun, we'd be screwed. With the next part. And for those of you who joined us, we are about to hit the ending of this game in the series that we were playing last week before we move on to the next. We are about to raise a spirit into its old body so it can be destroyed rather than being able to hop around from body to body.
Mouse control, lady. Yeah, just point it at the kid. Oh, use it on yourself.
Oh, yes.
Use the book on yourself.
Here goes nothing. In this hall of death, and by the light of Prometheus's gift, I call thee. I bring thee gifts that may tempt thee back. I bring thee thy helm that thy would be masked. I bring thee thy armor that thy would be clothed. I bring thee thy sword that thy would be armed. Come. 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 Jesus Christ, what now? Trilby, what? You. I knew you were evil from the moment you came into this world, demon child. May God forgive me for ever having part in your creation. Why did you kill me, brother? I helped you when you were injured. I bandaged you when our father made his mistake. No mistake, young one. Now do you see why I tried to keep you away from this creature? It has no understanding of human ways. You're wrong, Father. If you could have given him a chance to be normal. Cease your prattling, Matthew. It's time to put an end to the horror I unleashed. What are you doing, Father? Father, no! And Simone just shot him. I think now would be a good time to take our leave.
We didn't start the fire.
Miss Taylor, over here. What the hell's been going on in there? We've been trying to get in there for hours, then suddenly the place catches fire, the doors burst open, and you two... Us too? Where's Trilby? I thought he was right behind us. You're saying there's someone else in there? Trilby! I love you! Wait a second. Trilby the cat burglar? Yes. Get someone in there. He could be in trouble. Maybe the ghost got him. Ghost? I think we'd better get you two down to the station. Trilby, the fire brigade will find him if he's there. In the meantime, if you'd step this way...
Get more Mr. Ping-Pong, please.
Death, of course, comes to us all. It came to Sir Roderick Defoe and his youngest son in the shape of each other. Was destroying the ghost the right thing to do? It was acting like any other dumb animal. Oh well. I guess he and his family will have plenty of time to discuss it, wherever they are. As for me, well, I have no complaints. I've lived a life many would consider out of the ordinary, and I have only one regret. Leaving Simone and Jim to explain it all to the police. That was hardly gentlemanly conduct for a gentleman thief. But I'm sure they'd understand that rushing into a field full of police officers wouldn't have been a good idea.
That's right, proper fucked, mate.
It's going to be a long walk home. And I have some important matters to attend to. I have to track down my fence for one thing. Then I have to punch him very hard in the face.
I was gonna say, yeah, man.
He left his car behind.
And so ends 5 Days a Stranger. Yes, he left his car on the back lawn.
Hey, man. Fuck.
Okay, so before we continue the next game, thoughts, Whacker?
Lots of, like, plot holes and things, so I can see how this became an episodic series.
Yep. So, we will close that one. And, ladies and gentlemen, we will now continue to the next game. "7 Days a Skeptic."
This must be such a comfortable game for Lorman. It's quintessentially English.
7 Days a Skeptic.
So I'm a Welshman.
Mm. Righto. So,
Blimey, governor.
Shut up, Whacker!
bruh.
You'll have to reshare it on Discord, please.
All right, so 7 Days. Oh, right. I have to
Right, mate.
make sure that my co-hosts can see the game ahead of you guys.
Yes.
So, 7 Days a Skeptic, special edition, commentary off. We are not going to do the Easter eggs yet. Start game.
I already had my Easter eggs today.
Watanabe Home Terminal, version 8.2, year 2380. Welcome back to your personal network interface, Malcolm. You have 0 new messages. There are 3 news items that match your preferences. Io Science Disaster, relaunch of Mephistopheles, or new breed up. The scout ship Mephistopheles, first built in 2328, was relaunched yesterday after extensive upgrades, assigned to the uncharted regions of the Caracas Galaxy. She is under the command of Captain Barry Chehal, hero of the Mars riots, and is to be Captain Chehal's last posting before retirement. Spokesman for the Earth Federation Navy dismissed claims that, despite several upgrades, the Mephistopheles is outfitted with obsolete technology. He is quoted as saying, "If it was good enough in the 23rd century, it's good enough today." Picture unavailable.
This is legally distinct Star Trek.
Yes. Sorry, we're gonna make sure that the volume here is adjusted because it's a little on the loud side.
Who robbed the Enterprise? Why, it was Cargonia, of course.
There go my ego. 2385. Caracas Galaxy, bunch of numbers. All systems running normally. So what do you think's going to happen this time around, Whack Daddy?
Probably fucking black holes and shit.
The ship is a mimic.
It gets 1,000 light years to the soul. 7 Days a Skeptic.
We're gonna have a Event Horizon episode.
So to skip the thrusters on it. Sometimes I get the feeling that I don't belong here. I mean, I'm here on this ship surrounded by all these veterans. And I'm terrified that someone will notice me and say that I'm on the wrong ship.
Airlock o'clock.
I keep having this weird dream that I'm in a room full of people with green skin. And they just watch me, wondering what I'm doing there. And then one of the green people turns around and he's my father. Does that distress you? Not really, although I do feel kind of embarrassed. What do you think, John? What do I think? William, I think you're just letting things get on top of you. I mean, ship's physician on an exploratory scout ship, that's a pretty heavy first posting. No one expects you to do anything other than your job. suppose you're right. I'm a counselor. I'm always right. Well, sorry to have barged in on you like that. Oh, don't worry. That's what I'm here for. I better get back to sickbay. Thanks, John. Yep, more clickety shoes. So yeah, for those just arriving, we are on the second part of the Chazot Mythos games by Yahtzee Ben Croshaw, and we are playing the second game, 7 Days a Skeptic.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, we just zipped 400 years in the future into another fucking galaxy.
Look at his JavaScripts on the side of the wall.
My diploma in human psychology and my license to practice in an enclosed spaceship environment.
What, is it like an open spaceship environment?
Well, you know, there
They
would be
tried
problems
that.
with that.
We don't talk about that.
No, I don't think him having a dream about green people means that his mom slept with Shrek. My
We
diploma.
don't know that.
I'm sure gazing into space was amazing for the first people to leave Earth, but for me, it's now getting a little samey.
Look, man.
This is a shipwide announcement. All personnel report to the conference room on the ops deck. By order of Captain Chehal. Oh, hey, John. Adam. What's all this about? Beats me. Maybe someone died.
Oh, okay, if you ask for it.
Right then, boys and girls. Serena and I have a little announcement to make of something we think you all should know about. I thought you were already married. Yes, very witty. Fact is, the scanners have picked up something floating in open space. Something manufactured. Serena. Thank you, Captain. If I could draw our attentions to the tabletop. The object is constructed of a metallic alloy and seems to be rectangular in shape. Oh, wow. First contact. Let's not get too excited. It's more likely to be a human artifact left adrift for a long time. What else do we know about it? It seems to be some kind of container. The right sort of size to be a cryonic escape pod.
Is this a goddamn fucking, like, con episode?
The sensors... There's a bet. Yes. They recommend we drop a beacon and leave it for a fully equipped research vessel. Just a recommendation, not a direct order? Yes, sir, but... Adam, use the grappling claw to bring it into the cargo bay. It'll be in range for the next few hours. Righto,
It has
Chief.
an umbrella on it.
Okay, everyone else can go back to what they were doing. I will let you know if we need anything, or need any of you for anything. Just a minute, John.
You fucking what, mate?
What do you think of this? Now, I guess I won't know what to think till it's brought in. Yes, quite. You know, I'm going to need you there when we're examining it. I didn't know that. Come on, John, this is a basic procedure. You should know this. This is potentially a first contact scenario. Regulations say a qualified psychologist must be on hand for first contact scenarios. Okay, sure, but I'm not sure what use I'd be. You really need to stop depreciating yourself. Adam should be done bringing it in soon. Stop by my quarters for chat if you like. Help the time pass.
Oh god, it's horrible! It's killing me!
I mean, Andy just starts screaming about, like, fucking space dildos or something during the briefing.
That is Ensign Serena Langley, the helmswoman.
The crewmen call her
Serena.
Olive.
Hello, Dr. Somerset. Do we want to ask her anything?
The things.
What do you think of this alien artifact business?
this is going to be good seeing how he links this game to the previous game, because so far, yeah.
It's the captain's attitude that surprises me. He completely ignored the recommendation from High Command. I know how he'd feel if I ignored one of his suggestions. Overjoyed, probably. What? Nothing. What do you think of Captain? He's a nice person, but confidentially, he seems a bit unprofessional. Why is that? Well, he gets agitated when I call him Sir. He keeps asking me to call him Barry. It's not what a captain should be like. Enjoying your work? Oh yes, thanks. Is this your first posting? No, I was on a cargo transporter before this. This must be a change of pace.
Called the Nostromo.
Yeah, there are definitely references to that in this. Apply mouth to female and... Oh, ladder maker, you naughty boy! And, frozen hawk hunts. Yeah, you're all gonna die. Is that console as complicated as it looks?
No, remember the captain's about to retire. They wouldn't do that.
Yes, that's literally what I did. But then I spent 4 years learning how to use it. I see. Something you'd like to talk about? Or to me about? If I think of something, I know where your office is. So I'm a rather nosy ship's counselor.
How are you feeling?
Okay, so next to the bridge is our escape pods, as you can see.
There's only 3 of them.
They're built for 2 people apiece.
I don't want to share one with Andy. He fights.
It has to be opened via the panel on the door.
Whacker, I just ate the expired meal tickets. Oh,
No! Well, yeah, Captain's going to die. No one retires. Yeah. What's on your mind? What do you think the object will be? I don't want to make any assumptions yet.
Whacker, which
My
one of
hope
us
will be an alien artifact.
Which one of us is R2?
Oh, Whacker is totally C-3PO. Pessimism is a sensible attitude. That way you can't get disappointed.
Look at that!
I'm concerned. Could you remind me of what our mission is? Is playing dumb one of your psychological mind games? We're mapping out the Caracas Galaxy, you know that. Think we'll find anything interesting? Sure, if you're a geologist. How are you feeling?
Flee.
You're retiring after this post, right? God, don't remind me. High Command have done so constantly over the last few months. I could have wished for a slightly more memorable final mission. Let's just see what the future holds.
This is one of those adventure craving types.
Yep. I'm
He's
concerned
like
about one of the crew.
Kirk.
Oh.
You.
Angela doesn't have any sense of fun at all.
William seems to think he's out of his depth.
I mean, you're just kind of making... I was going to say that one, honestly.
Actually, I wonder what they think of me. The ship's counselor is paranoid. Physician, heal thyself. Seriously, they must think you're doing your job right. They wouldn't keep talking to you if you weren't. Hey, Thunderclap! Anything else you want to discuss with me? Do you need me yet? No, not yet. We'll page you when we're ready. Why don't you catch up on some work in your office while you're waiting?
Oh boy, ketchup! I love ketchup. Oh.
I'll get back to work then. Drop in anytime you want to talk.
Captain, remember purple ketchup?
I do. It was delicious, like the blood of a underpaid ensign.
And then they made ketchup with spring sparkles in it.
I remember that as well, because I'm as old as Whacker. So we can go to the observation deck, the ops deck, which we're on, the communal deck, residence deck, or engine deck.
I remember
Obviously,
when
we're
going
going to
to
go to the engine and we're going to start pushing buttons.
with their face.
Engine deck.
We're sorry. You are suffering from fat finger syndrome. Please
Oh.
use a pin and dial again.
This is the brig.
Yeah, clearly this won't be used at all. You know,
Run
later
through it
on.
real quick.
Yep.
Oh, this is where the Emperor is.
Help! Help!
Hello, B. Hello, yeah, did you man the anti-digs? Hey, Night Owl.
Get me down here.
It is night owl.
He's horrified by how many of us are on this crew. Also, update your tags. Right. Whacker, update our tags. Yep. So that's the airlock out. We can't access that right now. So, yeah, this is basically all we can do in engineering at the moment.
You think if you look at the fusion core, you start like seeing into the depths of the universe, or you just get
Yeah, man.
This message is brought to you by A Burned Moth. So we can go back to the residential deck. We have the kitchen, I believe, if I recall correctly. If I recall correctly.
It only took 300 years, but the Earth Federation finally legalized marijuana.
I'm not hungry at the moment. So yeah. We have then... Nobody home. Dr. William Taylor. Lieutenant Adam Gilmkey, Dr. Jonathan Somerset. So this is our door.
You know what'd be funny, Storm Song? Is if you use the eye on one of the keyholes and it shows the play scene from Final Fantasy VII where the president is enacting a strange thing.
Yes. So that's where the crew lives. Very forthright and normal. But back to the communal deck. Let's see. This room.
Hello, you're having unsolicited sex in here? Oh, good.
Some work of popular fiction for those with no sense of fun and some board games.
Hey, Storm Song, what's your favorite minigame? Darts.
I think I fixed them for you. Oh, thank you, Night Owl. Through a combination of holographic and force field technology, this table can simulate snooker, table tennis, saboteur, and pretty much anything.
Sabuto, I think.
Sabuto.
What about D&D? God damn it.
Sure, there are better things I can be doing. I love this game, but I can never work out what to do with the disembodied brain in a jar.
I think that's a reference to, like...
I'm sure I'd be brilliant at this if we had any darts.
Night Owl, you overrode my changes.
Boos!
Kiss his butt.
Dr. William Taylor. Notice we have somebody named Taylor who is blonde. So
How does that?
he's a descendant of the journalist from the first game.
Oh,
You snitch!
You mate.
I'm telling you, that piece of paper looks like it's got the Java logo on it. Yeah.
He is. So we go back to our desk. Suppose I should take another look through the personal files in case this is a first contact scenario. Giggly whacker noises.
walk around applying your mouth to everything. Just lick everything.
Attention, Dr. Somerset. Dr. Somerset, please report to the cargo bay immediately.
We have things
Then again,
for
possibly
you
not.
to lick down here.
The raspberries taste like raspberries. Snozberries taste like snozberries.
It won't reply.
Andrews taste like Andrews.
It won't reply. So yeah,
Yeah.
no, we'll just get the it won't reply every time.
Yeah, just lick the door, man.
This is a healthy crew.
It's fine.
Sharing roads.
I haven't seen a single hand sanitizer dispenser in this entire ship. I call bullshit.
Ah, the good doctor has graced us with his presence. Let's get this show on the road.
But we're in
What is
space,
it?
sir, not on the road.
It's a box, a metal box. Now come on, let's do this by the book.
What's in the box?
Angela,
It's in the
thank you, Captain. Examination of unidentified object, 27th of July, 2385. Object is rectangular, approximately 2.5 by 0.4 by 0.4 yards. Initial scans indicate it being constructed from a combination of lead and base metals.
God, we moved to metric.
Initial scans also show no radioactivity, biological waste, or other hazardous materials. Are there automatic hazard neutralizers activated? Yepers. Then
Yep.
I'm now opening the object. Wait. There's a plaque on the side of the box. Really? What's it say? Here lies John Defoe, finally at rest. Do not disturb his sleep.
In the flying fuck.
Do not disturb his sleep. Then there's a date and a little drawing of a hat. A what? I think it might be some kind of signature. Who the hell signs their name with a hat? What do you think, Angela? Those words seem to indicate human remains. Ethically, disturbing human remains is frowned upon. We should take it to a better equipped space station and leave it for researchers there.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. This isn't something we should be concerning ourselves with. I'll patch a message through to High Command and explain the situation. So, Frozen, it's basically somebody who died in the first game. So much for first contact, then. I'm just a little confused as to how human remains ended up floating around the Caracas galaxy. A lot of people were buried in space around the beginning of the 21st century. I think it was sort of trendy for a while. Even so, to have gotten as far as this galaxy after just a few centuries. Look, don't worry about it, alright? I don't know about you, but I'm turning in for the night. So, Mr. Whacker,
Yeah.
how you feeling? Like the box. Monday! Okay,
I
so
mean,
we are going to take a brief bio break. I will be right back. You two entertain the chat.
Andy, entertain me.
Entertain you. Very well.
Andrew.
Now, you saw that symbol was a hat, right?
You fucking what, mate?
I said you saw the symbol was a hat.
You fucking what, mate?
You degenerate mouse.
I agree with Lorman. Lick the box.
Lick it.
You shall consume its powers.
You gotta squeeze it like a toothpaste tube. Just gotta start.
Oh, God. And... Jesus Christ. God. Shit Andy says .txt.
But yeah, you saw the hat symbol on it, right?
Yeah.
What kind of hat do you think it is?
An ass hat.
I mean, it kind of does look like that, but
All right, I have returned.
Whacker doesn't know what kind of hat it is.
What's
It's an
the
asshat.
what's the main character's name, Whacker?
Trilby?
Yes.
I mean, are we talking about like the series or what? Oh God.
God, what a nightmare. I can't even remember what was so scary about it.
Oh, my head! Oh!
Oh, goody! Space zombies, says Nermitya. It's odd. I can't hear the engines running.
You know, there's one of those like 2 or 10 hour long videos of like the hum of the Starship Enterprise to go to sleep to.
Elevator doesn't
Yeah.
appear to be working. Adam?
I'm eating all the space ham!
John? Why aren't the engines running? It's probably a temporary power outage.
What?
Probably.
Why
You
the
mean you don't know for
space
sure?
ham?
I just woke up and it was like this.
Ah,
I'm just waiting for the emergency systems to kick in.
the power's down. The space wind turbines must be jammed again.
The elevator isn't working. Yeah, I know. But I can't work on it if the doors won't open. Maintenance panel is on the inside. What about the elevator shaft? Hey, you wouldn't be trying to tell me how to do my job, would you? No,
Yeah.
If there were a problem in the shaft, I'd know. We have alarm systems, failsafe, that sort of thing. Could you check all the same? You know your problem, John. You're too uptight. This is nothing but a temporary power outage.
If I had a
And I'll be working again in 10 minutes. Where is everyone? How should I know? They could be still in beds on other decks. It's not like they have to explain all their movements to me. Sorry. How are you feeling? You know me, John. Spring chicken, glass is half full, happy little bunny and all that. Adam, just stop fussing, all right?
This guy reminds me
You don't
of
know.
a certain treasure hunter.
He is a little bit like Philip that way. Just relax, okay? You just need to wait for the power to come back on. Why don't you sit down and have a little breakfast? Sigh.
You're like a psychiatrist, right?
Yeah, the ship's counselor.
So you should have like that little air-powered needle thing with the sedatives in it, just jamming in his neck.
Possibly. A hypo spray.
I shall apply my mouth to the nutritional dispenser.
So what do we want for breakfast? Full English or continental?
Continental.
Wasabi.
I don't think so.
I forgot what a continental breakfast is again. Is that just like bacon and eggs?
Apparently he's chewing with only the left side of his face.
I hate the butter they serve with these things, so I won't eat it. We still have the butter packet, though.
Fuss budget.
Now cover yourself in it and slide down the poop chute.
Adam? John?
You want my butter?
See you later. Nobody home. How goes the swooping? The swooping goes spoopily. We just took somebody's coffin onto our ship. Wait, why am I ringing my own doorbell? Okay, so. Adam, John, how are you feeling?
Which one of these people do you think is the android? I always wondered why he called Mother as if he meant it.
Oh yeah, that's a really good point. Who is the synth on this ship?
Interesting question.
Probably us.
Wait, what did you just quote? Oh, wait, I'm ringing my own doorbell. Yep. Yes. Ah. Wrench set. Because the engineer and I are roommates, so I'm going to just take his tools.
Oh man, you're touching somebody else's tools, dude.
Aye, and I'm English. Can't do much about it now, can you?
Whacker. He's touching another man's tool.
What are
Yeah,
you doing?
Apply mouth to shaft.
I'm gonna go see what's wrong with the elevator.
Oh, we are very mature streamers here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better. Oh God, I just heard what you said.
Yeah, man. Isn't this where all the facehuggers come out?
It's stuck between two components. Some lubricant might help.
Lubricant?
Yes, apply mouth
It's,
lubricant. to
Piss on it.
it's too dark to make out what it is, but it's lodged in the elevator mechanism?
It's the fucking stick from the first episode.
It won't reply. Okay, I've smeared butter around the components and the
Oh,
objects.
Jesus. God. Alright, pull out the sword and the stone. Alright, what is
It's
it?
some kind of old-fashioned bladed weapon.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Is it the fucking machete?
Are these blood stains?
It's the goddamn machete.
Oh man, is discount Jason Voorhees here with us?
Yep.
How the fuck did this get in? Oh.
Hey, look what I found!
I found this lodged in the elevator mechanism. Oh, that's a big knife. It's called a machete. There's blood all over it. Now, don't go leaping to conclusions. There are a number of things that could be other than blood.
Like ketchup.
I'm going to go look for the others. Coming? No, I'll wait here. Fine.
I'll finish eating my blood. I mean, ketchup.
Well, now that we pulled the thing out, does it work? Haha!
Oh god, it works too well! Ah!
Guess all methods of communication are down? Maybe, Mr. Laddermaker. Someone must have opened it during the night.
Oh my god, the high school locker's been open.
$5, he's just sitting there eating the ketchup packets.
Throw the machete at the reactor.
So yeah, just like leap into the fucking reactor, man.
Yep. Nope, no one's in the lounge.
Wait, no. Throw the machete at the dartboard. You could do it.
I wonder if that's an option. I don't think so. the
course
night
you
of.
don't think so,
Indeed.
fraud. Give him a
William?
big kiss.
William.
John, there's some kind of problem with the ship.
That's right,
kind of
problem
problem?
Mike.
Some sort of power outage, and the engines are down. How odd. I did wonder why no one had got in touch. How did you get here when the lifts were down? The lifts were down. I'm afraid I've been here since last night. What? I suppose I just lost track of time. Don't worry, I'll get some sleep soon. I should hope so. Did you open the box? What box? The one in cargo bay. The one we brought in.
Maybe.
It's a box, is it? Nobody got around to telling me.
He didn't answer.
And I suppose I was too polite to ask. What was in it? Nothing. Oh. Something of an anticlimax.
He didn't answer the question.
And Nurm is saying they suspect we just found our synth. How are you feeling? Fine.
We are
Tired,
the synth, dude.
Well, no one's in my office, so...
Get in the chair and spin around.
We're gonna go double check on...
Yeah. Let's find the alien so we can get it throttled, like face throttled.
Let's find the alien so that we can make passionate love to it.
Did you know that the box is open? What box? The box you brought aboard, the cargo bay?
What's in the box?
It must have opened or fallen open when it thawed or something. Anything in it? No. Nothing at all. Very Twilight Zone.
God. Did he say that? Twilight Zone?
Actually, wait a second. So we could be having alien references. We could be a replicant.
Mm-hmm. See if anyone is on... Well, actually, we haven't been to the observatory yet, so let's just see if anyone's up here. Nope, no one's up here.
This is like 300 years in the future, and he made a Twilight Zone reference. Man, that show must be still going.
Actually, closer to 400, because it's... The first game is 1993, and this is 2385. Let's see if anyone's in the meeting room. Nope, totally normal human. Sorry about your flayed skin. Everything's okay, I hope. Dr. Somerset. Is the lift operational again?
We were having lesbian sex in here.
After some persuasion. What's going on? The captain appears to have gone missing. What?
Oh, boy.
Nobody's seen him since yesterday evening. We were attempting to scan the ship interior when the power went down. The escape pods are still here, so he must be on board somewhere. Weird thing is, I can't isolate the cause of the power outage. I tried to send a communication to High Command, but for some reason it won't send. Since you're here, could you start searching the ship? And see if you can find Adam so you can get the engines back on. He's sulking in the canteen. He's acting odd, like he doesn't care about what's going on.
Sucking on ketchup packets.
Mm-hmm. Confidentially, I think he's afraid of something. Well, that's your territory, not mine. Keep in touch. Sure.
Who's second in command if the captain is?
Angela here.
What do you mean it's our fucking problem?
Well, we're the psychologist. If he's acting scared, we're the ones that's supposed to...
Yeah, well, how about you get your ass down there and order him to start fixing shit?
I found something in the elevator shaft. A big knife covered in red stains. That could have gotten there at any time. Have you been handling it? Yes. Then you've probably covered up any fingerprints that were on it.
No!
Oh. Hang on to it for now, and we'll see if it becomes relevant later.
400 years in the future, they could probably freaking like get
Someone
over that.
opened the box. What box? Box in cargo hold. Yes, Commander Garrett said something about a box. What was in it, Doctor? That's the weirdest thing. There was nothing in it at all. Yes, Frozen, you called it. He got piked. That's going to be especially funny in a moment. Well, good thing we didn't waste proper research on it. Do you think we should be worried? Early days yet. The captain could simply be oversleeping after all.
Oh,
And the power outage? This is an old ship. You have to expect things to go wrong now and then. Who saw the captain last? I did. Yesterday evening when we bade each other good night.
we kissed.
Then I saw him. Last I saw him, he was heading into the elevator. Where'd he go from there? His quarters, probably. Has anyone tried to get into the captain's quarters? Only his keycard can open it. And security can only be overridden from his console. Where's that? Inside his quarters. Something of a design flaw. Making a list of complaints to send to High Command at first opportunity. Okay, so.
You go into that tunnel shaft, and out of the top tunnel part, just fucking tribbles start spewing out of it.
Triple face hugger hybrids,
And they all have welding masks on.
otherwise known as Furbies.
Andy, I'm going to
Opa,
physically
hey.
reach through the computer and murder you.
Tupa, Pita Papati.
Right. Also, audience, remember, if you get the chance, send Whacker as many cursed Furby images as you can. Just find any Furbies, send them to Whacker.
I sent him the skinless Furby.
Appropriate to the game.
The noise it makes is
Yes, Professor Kitson is magnificent. Okay.
what do you expect the skinless Furby
John?
to say?
Jesus.
Communications aren't
Christ,
working.
Andy.
Any idea what could cause that? Well, if it's not because of the power outage, then it'll be a foreign object lodged in the communication pylons on top of the ship. It's usually an asteroid or something. Can you repair it? Well, this is all speculation, of course.
Oh my god.
Why don't you go outside and take a look at it for me? I'll give you the airlock pass.
What a lazy fuck.
Why don't you come too? Night Owl added that as a quote. If it turns out to be nothing, then we'll have wasted both our times. Not to mention the oxygen tank it's in the EVA
No, that was Andy, Night Owl, damn it.
Never mind. Okay, so the engineer is still scared shitless from something, so we're going to have to go out on EVA without him.
Would you rather have my Furby or the gun Furby?
Andy,
Yeah, just leave the dude to his ketchup packets. Remember, everyone, and I'm looking at, all of you, send him
no!
the Furbies.
Storm, do you remember? Okay, so spoilers for everybody. Storm is coming to visit in a couple weeks. Storm, do you remember Game of Thrones, the end of season 6?
Yes.
When she blows up the Sept?
Yep.
You remember when Lancel is following the kid through the tunnels and he goes, the longer you wait, the worse it'll be for you? The more Furbies I get, the worse it'll be for you.
Yep. So we are now in an EVA suit, and we are now going out the airlock.
Yeah, man.
I shall float around in the spacey goodness.
Ground control to Major Tom.
Wait a second.
God, you know, I heard if they put
Wait
this
a
shit
second.
together, people couldn't get the rust off.
Mm-hmm.
Is this Event Horizon now?
Oh, I wonder, Whacker, what movies might have inspired these games? It doesn't look too safe here. I better observe all safety precautions. For your own safety, please ensure that your suit is firmly clipped to the safety rail before proceeding.
Yeah, take your hat off and lick the rail.
In the future, OSHA has implanted a chip into all the people's brains.
Now the scene that comes to mind is the scene where Lawrence Fishburne character looks at Sam Neill's character and he goes, "What happened here, Doctor?" as the smeared skeleton skull is all over the window.
Okay, I'm attached to the safety rail.
Let's go down.
So that we're looking at the engines there, or the exhaust, but that's not where we need to be. They said on top of the ship.
Yeah, obviously, look at the ketchup stains. Dude was fucking eating his ketchup packets out here outside the ship.
He didn't even clean up.
Yeah, I know.
That's why he doesn't want to come out here. He knows he's guilty.
Why didn't you name it something more appropriate, like ketchup, so you know where we are, Storm?
Well, because this is Malcolm. Bridge to Lieutenant Gilkenny. Come in, please. Actually, this is John, Serena. Dr. Somerset? You can't go on EVA. You're the counselor. Relax, I took standard EVA training with everyone else. Well, where's Lieutenant Gilkenny?
Sulking.
Arden still doesn't want to move from the canteen. Something seems to have spooked him. This is most irregular. I'm just going to check out the radio masts and come right back, okay? Well, please be careful.
Oh my.
Dr. Somerset, some of our scans show that you're on top of the ship now. Can you see what's clogging the radio masts? So when somebody said he got piked...
Would be meat?
Dr. Somerset? Dr. Somerset, respond, please. I'm here. It's Tuesday, isn't it?
Tuesday!
Also, the massive bloodstains. Don't know why I didn't mention that either earlier. The captain is dead. Oh, God. How? Someone stabbed him with this machete. We went outside to try to escape from his... Or he went outside to try to escape from his attacker.
Somebody stabbed
Killer
him with
was-
the ship.
Very determined. This isn't happening. Who could have done this? Could have been anyone. Angela was the last person to see him. I walked with him to the elevator after we examined the locker. The last I saw of him, he was heading for his quarters. Oh, yeah? We've only got your word for that. Please, we mustn't stoop to baseless accusations. I know that none of us here are capable of this sort of evil. None of us had a reason to kill Barry. But there's no one else on the ship. It had to have been one of us. There's another thing. The locker is open. How is that relevant? You think the killer was hiding in there? Oh, please, Doctor. I know it's going to sound stupid, but I have a horrible feeling that something was in the box. Something that got out. That does sound stupid. Your
Shut
argument
up,
is
Captain
unscientific. But for now, if only for morale, I suggest that we proceed on the assumption that we are all innocent. But there could be a murderer among us right now, and we're supposed to ignore that? Somebody sounds sus. Until we can get back in touch with High Command and start a thorough investigation. Oh, I've heard enough.
Are you saying that there's someone?
Where are you going? I'm going to my quarters. And I don't want to be disturbed.
Get down with the sickness.
He knows something. I'm sure of it.
You
Adam,
fucking
please
what,
save
Mike?
it. What are your orders, Commander? We have to get the communicators back online. And someone will have to remove Barry off the radio masts. And it sure as hell isn't going to be me. Lieutenant, it's okay. I'll do it. As you wish, Doctor. I'll get to the bridge then.
I just need a really big, long stick.
Frozen says money's on the super tall dude, and Meepnix understands the sus of all this. I will, thank you. Okay, so we have to go through the thing again. So, what do you think is going on here, Whack Daddy?
Dude,
You
So-
sound perplexed, Whacker.
this is one of those things that's like I don't even. I just don't even.
Yep.
Can you get sucked out the airlock?
Yeah, so we're going to save here because I want to show you something.
Oh boy. How much safety is there?
All the safety. It's a safety rating of 7, Whacker.
Yes.
But
Okay, I'm unclipped.
Andy, you make like the goofy woohoo noise. There you go.
You're way too good at that.
I have practiced it.
Okay. So now, there's an easy way to solve this. Everyone gets a suit and then vent the ship.
I was imagining a scene where Darth Vader is goofy and his breathing apparatus is like, yuck.
Dr. Somerset, do you read me? Do you require any assistance with removing the blockage? It seems not. Could you withdraw the masts for a second? Certainly. Serena, the captain's body isn't here anymore. What? It's gone. Must have gotten jarred off or something. When the ship's at standstill? Anyways, we'll worry about it later. Send the distress signal. It'll take a few minutes for... Clonk. Thump. Serena? Serena, come in, please. Hell. Communication master transmitting and receiving subspace transmissions, as far as I know. So
Okay,
someone
I am
lost a fight
making-
here.
Yeah, I'm making one prediction. Like this mast is going to be a way to kill someone or something. Like the retracty stabby thing is pretty awesome.
An interesting theory.
And
I-
this is how we're going to communicate by sublight means. What, the pit trap? Yes.
Said, this is our space punji pit
You know,
in space Vietnam.
this is what we get for you got a Vietnamese to design our FTL communicator.
This is our hunt for the space NVA.
You know what? You guys are laughing when the space tigers come around, and then we'll see who's laughing.
So, Digiman tells us not to spoil Kingdom Hearts 4 with Goof Vader nonsense.
Digi, I will not be brought to full froth by your taunting.
Mickey didn't tell you who killed little
Andy. Andy.
Max. He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
Andy.
Dr. Somerset, have you seen Serena? I was just about to ask you that. I was talking to her over the communicator. And then she just cut off abruptly. Max is Luke Skywalker. Trouble is,
Yep.
she still needs to be sent. And only
It's
she
short.
has... And the captain knew the communication code. Right. Commander, aren't you concerned for Serena's well-being? Should I be? It seems far likelier that she's simply gone to the toilet or something to eat. I'll go look for her. See if you can track down the captain's code book, too.
Oh, God. She's one of those people that eats while on a shitter.
She's the fucking replicant, dude.
Well, if you'll recall, when we talked to the captain earlier, one of the things we could have said is she had no sense of fun. Adam? Hey, John?
Next
Why won't
scene
you
is
come out to EVA?
she's trying to feed us a rolled up newspaper.
It's just a waste of effort for me to go. I think you're
You know
just
what, this
making
character-
excuses.
This character would make more sense if you read it as a Shaggy. Like, I'm not going out there, man. There's Space Ghost.
There's no shame in being scared, Adam. Not scared. The hell's scared?
I'm not scared. You're
Concerned
scared.
about resources,
Scared.
is all. Sure. Have you seen Serena anywhere? She went to the bridge. Didn't she? I think something might have happened to her. Look, I haven't moved from this spot, alright?
This spot, all right, man. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was the, I'll see you later.
I thought he said door.
I'm sorry, I'm so good at voices, Lawman. I will like my cheeky Englishman. Hello, hello.
Hello, Governor. I'm gonna beat the cat against the side of the wall. I need more butter.
Shall suckle my sustenance from the dispenser.
Oh God, there's a button for Malort.
Oh
This crew was this cursed. from
my
the
God,
start.
that's horrible. Imagine recycling, organic matter in space, which you have to do if you're doing this kind of long-term thing. What it means to make Malort from somebody's, leftover dead tissue.
Some people would argue that Malort is the leftover dead tissue. Leave me
William?
alone!
I said leave.
I said leave!
It's stop that. Stop that. Stop it.
Hmm.
Oh, can you tunnel your way into his room through that thing on the wall?
Oh, no. I know what you're talking about. That's my closet.
In NT28, Ketchup Guy is upstairs in the conference room now.
That's my toilet. I don't need that right now. You have to warn us, Andy.
Space tacos. Oh,
Okay. Night Owl, right now, what NNT28 just said. Quote it. Corpse Malort sounds like turbo capital punishment.
It sounds like delicious victory.
no! The more corpses, the more malort.
You know what I realized? Because the VODs on WBPL are saved, we can actually make clips of Andy randomly screaming now.
Guess what we're adding to the soundboard? Corpse Malort. 4 doors for more horrors. Yes, now we do have a more horror. We have the Corpse Malort.
Calort. Corpse Lort.
Give her a big kiss.
Should I call you Captain now? There will have to be proper hearing when we get back to High Command. More likely, another officer of high rank will be appointed. And I must say, I find your remark in poor taste. Sorry. Barry's death was shocking, wasn't it? Indeed. But it's a sign of a good crew to be able to function even after such an event. Captain Chehal would have wanted us to strive on, not get bogged down. Do you suspect anyone? Please, Doctor. As a psychologist, surely you can appreciate why I can't answer that question. I suppose so. I really have a bad feeling about that locker. The locker is old news, Doctor. I will call you Shirley all I want, Meatnix, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Don't concern yourself with it. And so Barry dies on the same day we bring it aboard. The engines also went down the day we brought it aboard. Are you saying it could have caused that too? I've no idea anymore. Any orders for me? Orders same as always. You're responsible for the crew's mental well-being. Anything else you choose to do for the benefit of the ship is entirely up to you. Barry's corpse is gone. Excellent. You are quickly, Doctor. No, I mean, it's gone. Someone else moved it before I could. Are you sure? Maybe, but it seems so strange. Counselor, please learn to apply logic more often. Has Serena turned up yet? Regrettably not.
Actually, you know what would be the perfect thing to do at this point, Storm? You remember the thing where they do the draw blood and, like, stick the hot wire into it test? Yeah, man.
Oh my god. For some reason, I am having trouble making it realize that I want to leave. There we go.
I do not wish to be here.
I shall mix ketchup and butter together to create an unholy fusion in space.
I shall mix the ketchup packets with the corpse, my lord.
Oh!
We shall make a garnish. And we will consume the captain's flesh.
I'm trying to remember the next part. I think...
We shall call it
Oh, I think I know what it is.
Clock?
What?
A clock?
The clock.
Yeah, man.
I'm oblique.
I said airlock a clock.
Yeah. So I am suspecting that I may have missed the code book being outside or something. Because, like I said, it's been a few years since I played this one.
I guarantee you we're going to end up in space jail here at some point.
And
The red lights aren't flashing on the box anymore. It's not the radio masts. Okay, so
Wait, you might have to ask her to pull it down again.
well, remember that the person who could do that is missing.
Oh.
Turning the ship around and heading for Space Australia.
Yeah.
No! The kangaroos and the spiders have interbred.
Upsetting.
You should see what the koalas mated with.
So, spiders interbreeding with koalas and corpse malort are two things this stream has brought us today.
I said kangaroo. Did I
I
say
blame
kangaroo
you
or
for
did I say
this.
koalas?
You gotta remember, Storm, like the shit Andy says.txt, as much as anyone's fault, Storm, it's really yours at the end of the day. It really is.
Open it up. There's not a body stuffed in there.
it is time for the wall pills.
Well, Bill, I need the key. Bill!
Bill will be thrungled thoroughly for his part in this.
I'll tell your AI girlfriend you're cheating on her.
Storm, how long is your streaming window? How many hours?
It technically ends at 6. I can go longer than that so long as I don't go into Hal, who starts at 7. And if I'm off after 6, Hal can start before 7.
Okay.
Oh, God, I can't eat any more ketchup. I'm going to throw up.
I've been licking all of the ketchup off of the knife.
We've decided to mix ketchup with an iron supplement. Who steals bodies as a hobby?
That is an interesting question.
Whacker.
You, Andy.
You were a grave robber in the past
You're the
life.
body collector.
I could believe that because
I'm just the poor old man that everybody tortures.
Yes, Kai, we have come to the conclusion that in the same way that you can recycle stuff to make corpse starch, you can have corpse malort. I want that to forever grace your mind.
You know all that dead skin that comes off and piles up in the bathroom? And
Andy.
So she isn't any of the places we've looked. And
It's in the
check the
turbo
prison.
jail yet. She and the captain. She and the captain and the tribbles are all in the captain's.
I said leave.
Okay. So, Andy, can you do me a favor and look up the next part here, because I am having trouble remembering this.
Did you try unscrewing that panel?
Yes, I did, and I know that's a later part, but for some reason, I'm missing something. Like I said, it's been some years since I've played this one, and now it's playing havoc on me. Oh. Oh god, if I had to look out every window in this to solve one of the puzzles, I would probably not like this game.
It's Tuesday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Check inside of the locker, see if she's in there. Also, you haven't been to the jail room yet.
Yeah, you're right. There's something I've forgotten there.
Just lock yourself in the jail. It's like, I'm done.
Go to the
I'm
ops
staying
deck,
here.
go to ops deck, open the middle door, and use your key card on the panel on the left. And look on the bed.
It may... I think you may be a step early. Because we haven't gotten Barry's code book back yet. And I've exhausted all the conversation elements.
Maybe go onto the engine or the exhaust.
Oh, jeez. I'm an idiot. I even saw it earlier. I forgot about that. I remember now. Thank you, Andy.
Eh?
I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain.
All right. So.
Ah, God, it's horrible!
Andrew, if you keep this up, I'm going to do to you what God did to the Sodomites.
Oh, boy.
Father,
And whack her a watch and turn to salt. But he's already a salty boy.
Father, what did God do to the Sodomites? Can't be much better than what they were doing to each other. Yeah. Okay, so I could very well do this wrong, so we're going to save right here.
It is time for the safety procedures.
Space wind! It's wind in
Safety
space!
procedures.
And a fucking meteorite just comes smashing by at relativistic
Oh,
speed.
God, it's Interstellar all over again. Not Interstellar.
Okay, we'll go another 10 minutes here to fulfill the 2-hour mark, and then clear out for Hal.
Unclipped myself from the safety thing.
I unclipped myself today to see if I can fly.
Pro tip, you could.
Whee! Okay.
Subspace Needles tore a hole in our captain. His flesh is blade.
That oddly fits quite well.
We shall now proceed to the captain's.
You open it up,
Quarters.
there's a disco ball, and it's just going oont, 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 and it's like flashing different colors.
Okay. Let's see, there's a book on his bed.
There's a book. We still have paperbacks in this day and age. When I was playing our Stars Without Number campaign, they were on a Coruscant-like planet, and they were in the office of like the big bad mafia boss. And the most expensive thing he had was his wooden desk.
Access email, news, today's date, access override functions. Code to access intership or intraship functions or type menu.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5,
5, 7.
7. That's more than 6. You
Don't worry about it.
fucking smurf.
No, it's not blue, Andy. It's green. Remember Little Green Men?
Yes, that's the captain's code book. Find the communications authorization code and read it off. Here we go. 11772.
Shh! Don't say it out loud.
All ships in the immediate vicinity. We are in urgent need of assistance, over. Officer Garrett, this is Captain James Linderman of the EFS Charisma. What's the nature of your emergency, over? Engines dead by unknown means. Captain Barry Chehal has been murdered. All crew members currently suspects, over. Acknowledged. We are 5 days' travel from your current position. In the meantime, sit tight, boys and girls. Over and out. There. Soon we'll be picked up and this will all be behind us. 5 days. I have to sit and wait for rescue another 5 days? When there could be a psychotic killer on board? Previously, Doctor, we were going to sit around and wait for rescue indefinitely with a psychotic killer on board.
Identify as a tribble.
We should be grateful that events have improved, however, marginally. John, Commander.
Did somebody say margarine?
I just saw the captain. You found his body? No, I saw him alive. He was down in the engineering decks. He was walking funny and his clothes were all covered in blood. Lieutenant, the captain is dead. We all know that. I'm telling you, I saw. Adam, are you absolutely sure you saw what you say you saw? I mean, is there absolutely no other explanation for what it was? I don't know, probably. Counselor, perhaps you should escort the lieutenant back to his quarters. But I saw. Lieutenant, there's no logical explanation for your claim. You're obviously just tired or overstressed. Let's go, Adam.
Yeah, Daphne said so.
What was that all about, Adam? The captain is alive, John. Damn it, Adam, Barry is dead. I'm the one who found his body. Barry Chehal is dead, yes. But he isn't our captain anymore. What are you talking about? The ship has a new captain, John.
Adam! What? Oh my. Oh goodness.
Wednesday! Hump day!
All right. With that being, well, gentlemen, the distress signal has sent. All we can do now is wait. Where'd Serena got to? I'm not sure. She did not come back to our quarters yet yesterday evening.
Dead.
Oh God, this is going to turn out badly, isn't it? We have to remain optimistic. It's all very well just saying that. I'm sorry I'm late, Doctor. Nice of you to join us. Yes. What were we talking about? Serena's missing.
Shit's fucked, mate.
I was out on EVA checking on the radar masts. I heard some odd noises over comms, like sounds of a struggle. I got back, she was gone. Really? Does anyone else seeing a sort of pattern emerge here? I beg your pardon? Well, appropriate for me to raise this. But you are the one who found Barry's body. And now you have first-hand experience of Serena's encounter, too. Does anyone else think this is a bit coincidental? Now, wait a minute. Oh, God, just shut up, William. We've got all records on all the communications on board. They show with no doubt that John was outside when something happened to Serena. Oh, I'm so sorry, John. Forget it. I mean it, I was totally out of line. I'll get back to sickbay.
The hell is with that walk animation?
The doctor seems to be getting worse. It can only be a matter of time before he cracks. We just have to hope we can all hold on for 5 more days. Still seems mighty suspicious to me. Adam, please don't. I suggest we begin searching for Serena.
Go back to sucking your ketchup packets.
There is still a chance that she's perfectly all right.
And someone clean up this goddamn machete on the desk.
And meanwhile, her corpse goes floating past the window.
Serena?
Hello, love.
Okay.
Yes.
John vented. Man, I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten for 2 days.
I mean,
I'll order
somebody.
somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I shall suckle once again from the ship's nursery wall
oh boy.
orifice.
I'll order a standard lunch.
We got to remember that Whacker
What the
species
hell?
came from
There's
bioships.
blood all over this tray.
Oh god.
I don't think so.
Apply mouth to tray.
Use the tools on the dispenser.
Oh, this is horrible. Hello, TK. Flee for your sanity right now.
I'm not eating this. It's covered in something.
Andy's screaming. I'm making stupid noises and
I think
stuff.
there's
and
something
Storm is
lodged.
exasperated.
Yeah, I think there's something lodged up here. I'll try to pry it out. What? It's a human hand.
Norman, you.
Freshly severed, I think.
Oh,
And you picked it up.
yes. Serena's giving us a hand. She's helping
Hey,
out.
Captain, look what I found.
Yeah, this is going swimmingly.
I just fell out a dispenser. Look, isn't that funny?
We're up shit creek with only one-handed paddles.
So,
Here,
finders
Cap.
keepers.
Here, Captain, let me give you an extra hand with that.
Shut up, Whacker.
Okay, so that was upsetting.
I can count to 15 now.
I need your opinion on something. Anything? Oh, good God, where'd you find it? Would you believe lodged in the vending machine?
You're trying to get free shit. That's what
What I
happened.
don't get is why there wasn't a trail of blood leading up to it.
When you give him a hand, be
Shit.
sure to tell him not to count on it.
The ship has self-cleaning walls, but they don't clean off every trace of dirt. If you used ultraviolet light, you'd be able to see traces of human bodily fluids.
Oh god, no.
Oh,
Hold
no.
on.
Stay away from my room.
No.
This might help with your investigation. Ultraviolet light, you know?
No. Oh, no.
You better leave the hand with me. There are some tests I should run on it. Sure.
You start sniffing it.
Now Lorman's making bad jokes, too.
Yep. So we're going to go up to the reveal here. And
You have a phone call.
yeah, I have a phone call that's not hanging up for some reason. Jesus.
Shut up, phone!
Is this going to help us finger the bad guy?
Okay, so it seems to indicate in there.
Oh yeah, we're in space. Let's leave the vents open. That never has anything bad happen.
Shoot the phone. That'll... dude, we don't have gun. No. Wait a minute.
Okay, so we saw that it went up the ventilation shaft, so it's in the next floor.
Okay.
Rat bastard cats knocked my switch over.
I went up one too high. There we are.
Oh, there's your forward. You got a torso.
Oh my! Oh
Looks like
shit!
Serena's badge. Serena! The hell is going on here? Dr. Somerset. Thursday. And we will save here.
But
Inside Dr. Come on, Commander, this isn't necessary. Do you really think so? Surely you must agree, as an intelligent man, that all the evidence seems to point to you. You seem to have been closely involved in the discovery of both bodies. That doesn't mean anything. I appreciate the link is flimsy. This is more of a precaution until the proper investigators arrive.
I mean, if you think about it, you're safer than anyone else in there.
Yep, so we are saving, and we are going to close off the game for today. And we will find out next week what happens to poor Mr. John Somerset and the crew of the ship.
And Andy will scream more. I will make horrible fucking jokes and talk with a really stupid tone of voice. It'll be great.
Indeed.
Send Whacker a picture of a Kirby and a thong.
Yep. Send Whacker all of the Furbies. Whacker loves Furbies. Send him all the pictures.
No.
And, anywho, we love you all. This has been WBPL 76. Join us again in about an hour for Hell, or for Hellzikar, and we hope to see you all again later.
Toodles.
Bye.